Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching Pete J. Koopa the Model Builder, and we're going on. I've got another Ecto to do, and this is issue 22 with stages 79, 80, 81, 82 and 82. So 79, 80, 81 and 82. And as you can see right here, we'll be working on the door and sun visor, and that sun visor I will put that on the at the last part. So I will put it together, but I will put it on last. So when everything is put together in this door, so I don't have to disturb the car too much, I put that little thing back on. As you can see from the previous build, hope that stays together. I've got everything in, and why not start this build and enjoy this. So let's get into it. Right in front of you, issue 22 of this beautiful build, the Ghostbusters Ecto by Hero Collectors. Beautiful build. And as I said, the sun visor in 97 will be putting that together. I will not put it on the car yet. I will do that at the end. Car parts for stage 82 is the left front door, more of the left front door, window and some trim, and more of the window, left front window in 82, and that will be it for this build. Okay, showing you the magazine, we're going into stage number 79, as you can see right there, which is the sun visor. Putting everything in there. Remember to have a good look at what you have there. Don't just put it away. So first thing we do is we put that into that one. That is not much of a shocking thing. Put that together. I don't like that, so I will try and make that a little bit neater. That's better. Then we're going to turn it around, and we're going to put these little things into these little outtakes or intakes or whatever you want to call it. It's scratched already because it's a fragile piece. That's what you have, and then we're going to put those two together. So we're starting with the bracket, and we need to get the proper one. I think I had the proper one. It's a little bit hard to see. There's not indicated which one is which. Just make sure when it's like that, that on this side, there's stickiness on it. It will be like that. Then we put that thing over it, and we put a EP in there. Okay, as I said, it's all together, but we are going to no, we're not going to do it now. We're going to do it a little bit later. Well, wait. Maybe I will put it together now. And it should be going in to those two little holes. And we've got two GM screws to put them in. And a little bit of oil. And this is how we're going to put it in. Is it off center? It is off center, yeah. Okay. So we're going to get one of the two in. And there you go, that's in as well. I thought it was going to be harder than it just did, but that's all right. Okay, that's stage 17. That's stage 79 done. We're going to stage 80. Which is one of the doors. And I saw on internet a lot of people moaning or saying that this is not the right size. I will find out I don't know how much I'm gonna if I'm gonna do anything about it, but I'm gonna leave it for the moment. That's the first thing we put. That's the door handle. There's no other way that can go in. That went in so much easier earlier. Okay, after a lot of trying, I've got it in. There's still a gap here, but I don't know if I can close that up because I lost the screw thread in the other one already, so I'm not going to do it. Or I'm going to a little bit maybe and see if that works. I'm stopping. Alright, so door handle's in. We're shoving this one in as well. And if you remember, we're going to put a TP in there. Okay, it's in there. That's for the mirror. Mirror. And now I need to be careful because if I put that in, so we're putting it in with that angle, like so. And then of course this one goes all over it. And I'm being careful not to break that, so I'm keeping it in my hand. And we're using RMs. Stupid little me. That is not going to work. I thought so. So these rings have a reason. And we're putting that one on. And then we're putting the screw on. That one is on as well. So we're going to leave it up like so. And that is the next stage done. Okay, we're getting that one in. And we're putting it in like so. So this going in like so. With that L there, and then we're putting in nothing. Okay. We're putting that visor in. It can twist like so. And then we're putting wow. That ain't easy to keep that together. Like so. Keep that in. And let's see. 2 DMs. This is not the right screwdriver for this. And we're putting them into those positions. And I'm going to put them in already. And there's 2 OPs to be put in, and they are 4 OPs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pushing it from the other side, screwing it in. That's the OPs done. And the DMs and the RMs. So we're gonna stay with this one. And we're going to put this on. Let's start with this one. So we're putting those metal strips in. And lastly, we're putting that little metal frame in there. That should stay in. A little bit of super glue gel that I put in there to keep it in there. And that's stage 81 done. So we're going to leave it there. We're going to put 81 away and we're going to 82. Okay, remember wing mirror, we're going to put this little piece of trim over the top of the window, and we're putting SMs in. And the screws are very visible. Okay, well, we leave it like that, and we're using this rounded one and putting that over those two lugs, and we'll be screwing something in there. And they are, of course, DMs, and they are the bigger screwdriver I need for this. I'm taking the Earl out as well. There we go. 2 DMs in there, and that little piece of plastic in there. This is the next one. As you can see, it fits in there pretty neatly. And then 2 more DMs. Keep that wing mirror in your mind so you know that's there and that will not break. 2 more DMs in, and that little thing there in as well. So we put it like so. We take the spring out, put the plastic bag away, put that on the long end, we put that spring, and the end of that we put that little bracket that we have with the big L on it. Then we hold it neatly, and there's a location lug and lug hole here as well. Oh, I want to be an octopus now. And this is a DM as well. Of course, we hold it in. Have a look at how I'm holding it. I've pushed it in and put my finger behind it. And beware of the wing mirror assembly. And that little pin pushes in and out. As you can see, a DM in there. And there's one more thing to do, and that's put those little strips right there and there, or higher. Where? No, on that little part. So not on the lower part, but on the top part of it. This is a piece of rubber, I think, or felt material. So I'm going to keep it like that. I'm going to get my tweezers out because I want to get that paper off, that backing paper. And this is, of course, to keep the window from scratching onto the metal. Whoa, that's, as you can see, neatly in there. We're doing that on the other side as well. Remember the wing mirror. And we've got that little felt there. We've got the window left, but this is issue 22 done. So we've made that beautiful door with that way too big, apparently, emblem, Ghostbusters emblem. We've got that on and that one. That gave a bit of a trouble because there's too much stuff in there, but I got it there and it's screwed in. Then we put the closing mechanism in, we put the opening mechanism in, and we put those little brackets in, or that closes that off, and that finishes this part. Okay, well that was that. This was a quicker one than the previous ones, issue 21. This was only half an hour in total, but we've made that door. Well, I can show you there. We've made that door and put that stuff on, this frame on, and those little parts that you saw in it. We're not putting it on yet. That will happen on the next build or issue. I hope this one. That's pretty strong now. I need to be careful with that still, but it's a pretty darn big door, as you can see right there. We've got the window left to do, but that's not going on this stage, but on the next stage. Well, thank you very much for watching. Have a look at my channel. I've got quite a few different ones, and if you like this one, you might like the other ones as well. So have a look at my channel. Please like, subscribe, and pass it on. And I do hope to see you next time on any of my other builds. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.